All right, we're back. Just took a little break. Get some little something to eat. And I don't know. I'm looking at my build, and I think I'm more or less at a point where I've got. I mean, obviously, I could get something better than what I have, but I don't see too much improvement, unless if I were to get, a really good version of this at some point through sheer luck, and I give it a try, and it does happen to be better than Sacred Harvester. I don't believe it. I've tried this one, just didn't work as well as what a lot of people are saying. So I'm sticking with my Sacred Harvester. Not even so much the fact that it's primal, just the fact that I have to give up 30% damage reduction. I have to actually kill enemies within 5 seconds of each other in order to keep the bonus. I'm sorry, I'm not just talking about dagger or darts. I'm talking about using Echoing Fury. You have to slay enemies within 5 seconds of each other to get that bonus to your attack speed, that frenzy bonus. And if you're just attacking just elites, which seems to be the best way to go, how often are you going to really be getting that bonus? Because you're not attacking anyone in between elites. So, unless if you've got a class where, for instance, if you're playing a demon hunter where you're constantly shooting, but even that wouldn't work, because you'd have to be killing your enemies as you go, not just hitting them. So, the only potential upgrade I might have at the highest levels that I'll be playing might be this right here, my Zunimasa. I think it was last season or the season before, I found that at the highest levels, this becomes more effective than the Ukapian Serpent. Granted, you're giving up 27% damage redirection, but the extra damage that I would get from the Zunimasa String of Skulls tends to be worth more than the damage redirection. But I'm gonna have to find a good Zunimasa String of Skulls. This was the one I had been using for a while. It's on the lowest end of the Fetish Army damage at 20%. If it were 25%, then that would be a little bit better. That'd be a little bit better. If that critical hit chance were at 10% instead of 8%, that would make it worth more. The base damage is pretty low compared to my Okapian Serpents at 419 to 512. So everything's on the low side here with this one. I would give it a try, switching it at the higher levels, but I have a feeling I'm going to need to get a better version of this Zunimasa String of Skulls than this one in order to make it worth it. And my Okapian Serpent isn't very bad. That 27% is right in the middle of damage redirection. Poison Dart is at the highest, it's 15%. Yeah, critical hit chance is a little bit low, but the intelligence is on the high end. And that damage is, looks like it's it's a good bit above, might be right in the middle. So, I don't know. I think, this is the one I'm going to work on for the rest of the game whenever I'm reforging or spending blood shards or something like that. This is what I'm going to be getting. And I have a feeling these are going to get used up fairly quick, because when I was trying to get new Dagger of Darts, you couldn't get very many of these with blood shards. You could probably only get about, I don't know, five or six one-handed weapons, and they weren't all ceremonial knives. A lot of them were, usually I only get like 2 ceremonial knives, so I was only reforging or upgrading 2 ceremonial knives per rift. Now if I do it this way, I'm going to be upgrading a lot more of these offhands. voodoo dolls, because you can get a lot of them. They're about I think they're a third of the price or a quarter of the price. No, about a third of the price in blood shards.
You look like you could use a new item of,
so yeah, a third of the price. So
indeterminate usefulness.
you know, I'd buy 6 of these for doing a greater rift. I'd get maybe 6 or 7 of them. Only 2 of them would be ceremonial lives, so I'd only have 2 upgrades. The mojo, well, each rift I'm probably going to be able to get 15 of them, and they're all going to be mojos, so I can upgrade all of them. So that means if I do it that way, I'm going to be going through all of this really fast, which, you know, I guess it's better than it just sitting there, not being useful for anything. But hopefully I'll get the one that I'm looking for, by the way, you know, within a good amount of time. But at this point in the game, I think it's just a matter of leveling up my legendary gems. I've got, okay, so this one's almost at the highest, well, not the highest, but I'm trying to get in the mid-90s with all my legendary gems for the moment. So this one I'll have taken care of on one more rift, and then I've just got these 2. So what I'm going to do now, I got a pretty good bonus to my experience points, so I'm probably going to do 2 greater rifts right now, just solo, just to use up this experience point bonus, and then it's just going to be probably do some multiplayer greater rifts after that. I got 11 keystones, so I'll do 2 solo, and then the other 9 will be with other people. I don't think there's really much of an advantage to doing it with the other people, but it's just a little fun, adds a little variety onto it. And it does go a little bit quicker, at least in the fact that it's just that mentality of go, 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 go. But let's just do 2 right here, right now.
Done.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
I think I am. Basically going just after elite. Unless it's a big group of creatures.
Need more time.
Alright, well that was easy. Not doing very good time-wise, but that was easy.
The truth binds you. Not ready yet.
Not ready yet. Oh, I never even hit it. Usually those things die fast after I hit a power shrine, but I missed it. I didn't hit it.
The spirit aid me. Your evil undoes me.
Inspiring.
Wow, where is everyone?
Perfect strike. Needs more time.
What?
Need more time.
Dead end. Figured.
Needs more time. Your evil undoes me. Not ready yet. The spirit aid me. Need more time.
One of the guys that can kill me with one hit.
Raise your weapon.
Still don't know how.
I must heal.
Keep my distance. I want to know how he can kill me in one hit.
at your heart. I am healed. Not ready yet.
I didn't think they'd be that close to dying. Wasted my voodoo.
A perfect strike. More time.
Armor shrine.
Need more time. Not ready yet. You die! Need more time.
One of my least favorite maps.
Need more time.
The Rift Guardian has found me.
Oh! Thing caused me to lose my stats. Got a little lucky there, I think. Luckily it wasn't one of those guys that can kill me in... I want to know how that other big guy back there can kill me in one hit. Him and the whirling dervish
My
guy.
name is Ash.
That's something I wonder
once
where I could go to look that up and find that out.
When the champions of ages past had proved, if you have a, let's see what we can do.
Should be able to go up to 195. Now it's a 90% chance. I don't like to take chances. At least not at this point of the game.
I am returning.
I didn't want to die because I didn't want to lose my bonus to my experience points.
The blood runs true within me.
2 levels. Booty.
Fortune favors the bold.
Good, good, good. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It's kind of the way I like it.
See you soon.
I cannot carry more.
Just upgrade. I think I'm just gonna keep.
They don't forget a lot of things. And anyway, no one said
I keep.
to like me.
I'm gonna keep 100 of each. I'm not gonna go below 100. So, you know, I'm at about 600. My lowest one here. So I'll do about 500 worth. Just, I don't know. I just might need something. Need those for something else. But I'm gonna go through a lot of them here, I think. See, now every one of them is going to be upgradable for what I need.
Not what I would do, but when has that stopped you?
Which is actually kind of good. That means I'm probably looking to get, you know, something good. Unlike with the, when I'm looking for the ceremonial knife, you know, my chances seem a lot lower of getting the one that I'm looking for than it is going to be with this Zunemasa offhand. Until I run out of crafting materials. And my chances are going to be right back down to 0. See, but now I got enough for a reforge. Means I'll probably be doing more bounties than normal. Nada. Right. I guess we're going back. One more. Little fly flying around here. It's been living in my place for about a whole weekend. I've just been too lazy to go get the fly swatter and kill it. Plus trying to have a nice respect for all living things. I don't want to just squash it. But yet it's getting on my nerves. Ah, good. Here we go. Hit it.
Are you ready?
After this one, I'll do some multiplayer ones. Trying to get my stacks up.
Can defeat this monstrosity.
Now, where is it?
Not ready yet. Your evil undoes me. I strike at your
At least
heart.
I got one.
ready yet. Needs more time. The truth bans you. I grow weak.
Come on.
You are evil undoes me.
Trying to only go after elites, but if there's a big group of monsters there, I can't help but just take a crack at it.
My curse is on you. Spirits aid me. Not ready yet. My strike is true.
Usually tough to go wrong for me with this map. That's what I love about that S18.
I strike at your heart. A perfect strike. A perfect strike.
That is a powerful foe over there.
Where? Where'd he go?
A perfect strike.
S18.
Needs more time. Not ready yet. My curse is on you.
main big guy. There he is.
Needs more time. Your evil undoes you. I have been healed. The Rift Guardian has found you.
Alright, I got my experience point bonus all set.
Let's see what we can do.
All used up. So now I'm a little more confident going into a multiplayer Greater Rift.
I need to go back. Excellent. I grow in power.
Fate smiles on you today.
La 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 la. Nada 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 nada
See
nada
you
nada.
soon. Let's see what happens, shall we? Do come back again. Such a brave soul. I've seen better.
I cannot carry anymore.
Almost like to get all this used up, or at least most of it used up before I go into the multiplayer rifts, because they usually just want to go, 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 which I can understand. And I kind of like that too, so if I get all this taken care of now.
Imaginative, aren't you? Not your worst idea. Not quite.
A lot of people like this, but... Well, first of all, those abilities are horrible for me. Critical hit chance is nice, but... Mana regeneration and Wall of Death, when I've got two... I can switch out one ability I don't like, but when I've got two abilities in there that I don't like, I don't even bother with it. So I have no use for that mana regeneration. I have no use for the Wall of Death damage, so I'm just going to pass on that right off the bat. But a lot of people do like to use that.
Imaginative, aren't you? You have access to a wondrous artifact of old. And that's what you want to do with it. Very well.
Wow. How'd I get down to 8? I had more than that. Alright, well.
You seem to think that my life
You seem to think my life is full of bees. Well, alright, and multiplayer great rifting. Okay. I guess I didn't change it out. Or at least I didn't save it. I want to do, put this back in my cube. Take this off. Put this on and go with Stone of Jordan. I thought I had tried it. Did I not try it? And with the thought that the poison immunity is nice, but it just didn't do. Doesn't do as much as what. Well, in a single player Greater Rift, when you encounter a Rift Guardian at the end who's poison based, you pretty much got to take them on all your own. So it's nice to have this, but in a multiplayer Greater Rift, seems like I've only got a 25% chance of the poison-based guy coming after me, and usually I attack at a distance anyways, so I found I don't really need the poison immunity to poison all that much. And Stone of Jordan, that's going to give me 28% extra damage versus elites, which is pretty much when they play multiplayer Greater Rifts, that's all they go after. They skip everyone and everything else, so that should help me out a little bit. Pretty sure I already tried it. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't save it like this. So let me save this. Alright. Now I'm gonna make a new recording and I'll start a multiplayer Greater Rifty. Oh wait, I got 3 more chances.
Hello
with her.
there. See you
I cannot
soon.
afford that.
But I don't have any more. I don't have any more reusable parts. I knew this stuff would get used up fast. I thought it was about even. I thought they'd all get used up relatively evenly. I guess not. So I'll just be spending blood shards, but I will not be upgrading anything, I guess. So, all right. Let me start up a new recording. I'll be right back.